Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As preppers, we know that medical emergencies don't wait for perfect conditions. Natural disasters, supply chain breakdowns, or off-grid living can uh, cut off access to vital information. Now, and that's why I reached out to Jase Medical. Don't swipe away. I've got something really cool to show you. I like to think that I'm pretty up to speed on preparedness medicine, what companies offer and who's full of it. When when I reached out to them in this case, I had to say it, but I'm pretty impressed. So like I said, I reached out to Jase. I found this product on their website that no one's talked about and requested something called the Med Deck. Now, when you order a medical case, like a Jase case, you normally receive a reference from or for the drugs that are included. It's pretty straightforward, but I noticed that Jase has recently upgraded their booklet to like laminated like cards, which is cool, but the med deck addresses a huge problem in the preparedness community, and I'm going to show you what that is right now. Now, if you've ever heard of the PDR, the physician's desk reference, that can be anywhere from 2,200 to 3,500 pages. I'm not joking. You can see it on the screen. If you find something called the Nurse Drug Handbook or the Nursing Drug Handbook, you're looking at 1,600 pages. If you're looking at the more modern desktop references for physicians, the 2025 version of what's called the ICD 10CM, okay, is 1,300 pages. And you know, other companies have tried to make field guides like this one. This one is from Duration Health. And this one's like 122 pages, but look at the text. I can't even get it to focus. On the text is so small, I can't get it to focus. Um, and they're out of business anyway. They went out of business last year. They couldn't handle the pace. But what I'm trying to get at is that you need something that is going to be focused on the medications that you're going to be using, that is a hard copy, that is resilient, and that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and it's not going to be covering the other 3,000 drugs that you're likely never to run into. So let's go ahead and take a look at this med deck and see what we think. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the Jase Med Deck. It comes in this, looks like a waterproof bag. I don't see any holes in it. It's a pretty interesting reference, and here's why. It's a deck. It's like deck as in a deck of cards. Very interesting stuff. So first off, let's talk about this portable med deck. Actually, it's waterproof. It's got the ring-bound deck of cards idea. And I want you to kind of think of it like a pocket-sized encyclopedia for medication. It's built to handle spills, rough treatment, and it kind of makes it ideal for any environment where traditional books would fail. Now, unlike the PDR or the nurse's drug reference, or NDR, which are massive volumes weighing pounds and prone to damage, this deck is compact and user-friendly with ring binding for quick flipping. It covers essential info for over 60 common medications. It's done in alphabetical order. It's also done by symptoms, treatment, and drug. Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. Now, it's kind of, it includes dosages, side effects, interactions, storage tips. I'm just randomly opening this to whatevers, so you can see that it's just packed full of all sorts of stuff. It is tailored for emergencies. And for preppers, this means no more lugging around 2,000-page books. Everything fits in your bug out bag if you really wanted to put it there. It would fit inside of a Jase case quite easily. And basically, Jase even includes it with their emergency antibiotic kits, like the Jase case. I think, don't quote me on that, but I think they do. And offers a free PDF version for digital backup if you're into that sort of thing. Now, looking on the back here, I guess you could say the real uniqueness is it's offline and indestructible. I don't know about that, but it seems indestructible. No internet, no power needed, and unlike apps or online databases that could vanish in a crisis, yeah, it's a pretty interesting piece of equipment. I really like the fact that it has these QR codes on every single medication. And they're all different. They're all different. They all go directly to the treatment plan. Now, a head-to-head comparison. Why do you ditch the PDR? Well, it's simple. Now, if you compare these directly to the classics, the physician's desk reference or the nursing drug reference, the PDR it's a staple for doctors, and it's packed with detailed drug monograms. But it's a doorstop. It's over 3,000 pages. It's not waterproof and useless if it gets wet or torn. The nurse's drug reference or nursing drug reference is great for nurses with dosage guidelines and patients' education. But again, it's thick paper bag, or it's a thick paperback that's not built for the field. The Med Deck is streamlined. It's a streamlined alternative that kind of distills the essentials without all the fluff. For example, looking up amoxicillin. Let's see, we don't want to do that because that's shut up. Oh my God, these are drugs I haven't even heard of before, but they're all in. Oh my God, look at that. What's that? Looking up amoxicillin. Okay. In the PDR, you'd flip through hundreds of pages. Here, you pull the card, you get the diagnosis, the contradictions, and emergency tips to basically in seconds. It's unique because it focuses on prepper relevant meds like antibiotics for infections during disasters and not every obscure drug. Plus durability. Waterproof lamination means it survives floods or hikes where books would turn to mush. Let's flip that over since we were looking at amoxicillin. You can clearly see there's a lot of information there, guys. And in off-grid scenarios, these books require, lots of light, space, calm conditions to use effectively. The Med Deck, grab it from your pocket, even in the rain. Cost-wise, it's affordable, just under $40, not a joke, versus the annual PDR updates, costing hundreds for preppers who actually get them. This is kind of a one-time buy that doesn't expire like digital subscriptions. And this makes it not just an alternative, but a smarter, more resilient solution. Oh, guys. Oh, by the way, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, why don't you go ahead and do that for me? If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscription button, because at 5 minutes and 49 seconds into this video, and you're still here, you pretty much like what I'm doing. So show me some love. All right, let's go on to the last section here. So why does this matter for preppers like us? Well, in a world of supply chain issues, pandemics, natural disasters, quick access to drugs, and information can actually save lives. The Med Deck integrates perfectly with kits like the Jase case, emergency antibiotics. There's other companies. And by the way, the name of the medications are on the front of every bottle that you purchase here in America. So yeah, if you have some of this, you can find it, know what it does, and then you can reference it here. It's kind of smart. The Med Deck integrates perfectly with kits like Jase case for emergency antibiotics. But it has cards for those exact meds, teaching safe use without a doctor nearby. And a unique benefit is it's a physical backup when phones die or internet fails. Unlike digital alternatives, and for long-term storage, it's compact for bunkers and vehicles. So with that said, let's go ahead and wrap this up. The portable Med Deck is unique. It's a portable reference that outshines the PDR and the NDR for preppers. It's compact, it's durable, it's always ready when you need it. And if you're serious about medical preparedness, you need to grab one from Jase. I'll leave a link below. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.